A lot of people talk about investing, all the things you need to know, but it is still missing how to take the action. And that is why in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how to start investing right now. At the end of this video, you should be able to have set up your account, invested in your first stock, ETF, and most importantly, build another source of income for yourself. If you've been surfing the internet asking how can I start investing, especially because I live in Europe, what stocks can I choose, what ETF can I buy, can I invest with small money? Well, this video is literally for you. I'm going to be answering all those questions and even more and walking you through the end so you can already start investing. Today we're going to be using the Trading 212 investment platform, and this is because one of my subscribers asked for it. Beginner friendly, and most importantly, I'm also going to be talking from experience because I do have an account in it. Make sure to watch till the end of this video because I'm going to be giving you a free checklist to download so that you can use wherever you are buying a stock or ETF, knowing that you're not just buying things blindly, but you are well informed. Let's clear the myth. A lot of people think that you must have salary in thousands for you to start investing. No, I'm here to tell you that with just $100 or even less, you can start investing. Platforms like the Trading 212 affords you the opportunity to buy fractional shares, meaning that you can actually buy part of Amazon or Tesla with just €1, $1. That is actually insane. If you know me, you know that I have talked about why you need to start investing because of the power of compound interest. It is not just the now, but most importantly, the long term. The second part of it is setting up your account on Trading 212. You go to your Apple Store or your Play Store or even on your desktop and download the Trading 212 app. Next thing is choose an investment account. Now, it is important not to choose the CFD because that is for trading. And it is simple. When you follow the prompts, they are going to ask you to verify your ID, you're a real human, not a robot. And once you are done, you can now transfer money from your bank account to your trading platform, which is the Trading 212. At this point, deposit as little as the $1 or 100 euros, depending on your risk level, depending on how much you have set aside for you to start with. There you have it. Congratulations. You are ready to go. At this stage, if you have done it following my prompt, you have actually done what most people are afraid to do when it comes to investing. Now, the third part we're going to go to is how to pick a stock or ETF. Now that you have already set up your account, you've already sent your money, the Trading 212, it is time for you to pick up the stock or the ETFs. Actually, I have made 3 good videos about all this investing. I've talked about my investment portfolio. I've talked about what investing is, stocks, ETFs, and everything you need to know. I'm going to leave it at the end of this video. For now, a rule of thumb, what I tell my friends, people that know me personally, is when you are starting as a beginner, it is best for you to go with the ETFs. Why? The risk of losing your money is greatly reduced. That is because it is a basket of individual stocks coming together. You have the Nvidia, you have the Apple, the Amazon, all of them coming together, the top performing companies coming together. And when you buy from there, it's like a basket of fruit where you have the apple, the mango, the grapes, the oranges. But when you buy, you get a part of all of the fruits. Start with what you know. If you've been using Amazon, buy a share of Amazon. A lot of you use Google. YouTube is also owned by Google. Buy a share from Google. The truth is that if you use the product, chances are that millions of people also use it. That is a good way to actually know which stock or ETF to invest in. Ticker symbol is actually a name you can use to identify a particular stock or even ETF, and they are usually 4 letters. Now, for the ETFs that a lot of people use, I actually have is the VUSA. It tracks the top 500 companies in the US. If you go on your Trading 212 app, as we're talking about it, you can use the VUSA to get one of those stocks. Other one is the SXR8, which is very popular in Europe. It's the S&P 500. And then we have the VWCE, which is also a global ETF, and it allows for diversification. One thing I love about this is that you get dividend, but the dividend is automatically reinvested. for you, so you don't actually have to take the money. But in the VUSA, they pay you the dividend and you decide to actually take the money out or to use the money and reinvest it. Now that we know what to buy, the next thing is understanding what spreads, dividends and fees are. Spread on trading 212, it's the difference between the buying and the selling price. That is how the platform makes its money. Dividends is because you have bought a share from Apple and they've made profit. They're going to say, Roseline, for believing in us and buying the stock from us, we have made this profit and we're going to give you a part of it. And that is how your money grows. That is how your money does the work for you. Some of these ETFs can actually pay quarterly, meaning every 3 months. By the way, I need to say that this video is not sponsored, although I'd love to have sponsorship with them if it comes in the future. But it is a platform that I know a lot of people use, I believe in, and that is why I'm talking about it. The Trading 212 has no commission, but some of the ETFs you may actually pay the expense ratio, but usually it is below 0.3%. The pro tip for you is that before you choose the shares, you need to tap on it and look for the expense ratio. The lesser the expense ratio, the more money you're keeping. So if an expense ratio has 0.01, it is better to buy that than the one that has 0.04. Let's go to the part 5. Question you may have is, when do I buy and when do I sell? A lot of people track the market, but if you are new to investing, to market things, I would say download the Yahoo Finance and also download the Google Finance. When to buy, after you've done your research, when prices are in the valley, on the red, most importantly when you are in for the long term, because I remember when I bought the VUSA, it was 90 euros per share. Now it's over 100 euros. Now, when do you sell? When the fundamentals of the companies have changed, when you need to rebalance your portfolio. Sometimes you might have bought a lot of ETFs and little stocks and you're like, oh, with my age, I need to buy more stocks. Now I understand how the market works. I understand how stocks work. I want to rebalance it. You can actually sell. Of course, if you have reached your goal, some of you get into investing because you're saving for a tuition or a project or business and all that. And if you've gotten a lot of profit and you want to take it out, of course you can sell. The part 6 is beginner investing checklist. If you really want to get started, take action. Down below in the description, just below the title of this video, you will see the free investment checklist for you. It talks about when to buy, what stock to buy, the question you need to ask yourself, so you're making a decision from a place of confidence, knowing that it's from the long term and you're not doing things blindly, especially as a beginner. I have gotten a lot of requests and this is what I do. This is what I use whenever I'm buying ETFs or stock. I've gotten a lot of reviews about it. A lot of people love it. So go get it. It is actually free. And of course, down below, if you want to take it a lot further and truly take charge of your finances, I'm also going to leave the ebook. It is now on 60% discount on savings, budgeting, investing, sharing my experience. I've poured my heart into it. That is also in the description. I'm also going to leave this playlist on investing. I know you will love it. If you want to know my actual investment portfolio, I'm going to leave it up here. Thank you so much for watching today's video and see you all in the next video. Bye for now.